Now, government and industry are being aired to bridge market gaps to facilitate the growth of entrepreneurs who specialize in technology. According to the founder of Hack Lab Foundation, Foster Kogri, the inability of these techpreneurs to access ready markets stifles progress and defeats the purpose of local content policies and regulations. He was speaking with Inshirado on The Big Conversation, a segment of the Business Connect show on Joy Prime.
It requires industry, academia, and government to play a significant role to get it to where it is. I was having a debate with someone the last time, and I was saying that amongst all the challenges entrepreneurs face are two things: access to market and access to finance. If I give you all the training, we build all the finest innovation centers and train people, and they do not have access to market, there's no point, they'll die. If you give them everything they need, including money, and they do not have access to markets, they'll die. So you can provide everything for them, but if you don't solve these two major things, then there's no point starting the journey, right? So industry needs to play that role of increasing local content consumption. Let's minimize importing domain experts from different countries where you have to spend money to fly them in, spend money, their rates are way higher. We lose money on foreign exchange because we have to pay them in foreign currencies, etc. Why not find people in country who have far more competitive pricing? If you use initiatives like hackathons as your procurement process, so you always do an open call where you minimize the red tape that says you should be a business that has run for 10 years, you should have audited reports, audited finance, etc., before you can bid for a contract. It eliminates automatically all the startups, right? So they don't, they don't even have the chance to start the competition in the first. They've been killed just by the red tape. Now, if you eliminate that alone, imagine the number of people who stand the chance of outcompeting the 10-year-old, 50-year-old legacy system organizations that do not have the right resources to pull off the job and would end up hiring the startup and paying a far lower price.
And we've got a full bulletin of business news at the top of the hour on the marketplace. Up next is sports.